The journey started back in September. A team eager to prove themselves, to show that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And now the only thing standing in their way is 60 minutes of effort, focus, and determination. Oh wait, did you think I was talking about the Eagles and the Chiefs? I'm talking about us! It's the last show! You know, in hindsight, I can see how that'd be confusing. We're in Arizona, baby! Game Day View presented by Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of Super Bowl 57, starts now.
Yeah, it's the best because like I get to do the show with my friends and they're always here. Oh, the pizza's here. Pizza time. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Yes. Last show, our last chance to be together. I've been waiting to share these moments with my friends. It's all over. The season, Greg's done with makeup. This is great. Where are you? All I smell is pizza. Rachel, where are you? Greg, Cynthia, all I have is the peace sign.
Rockabye pizza, you're my real friend.
Welcome to Game Day View. Patrick Claybon here on stage 5, all by myself. And you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. I'm not really by myself. Let's get to Arizona. That's where Rachel Banana, Greg Rosenthal, and Cynthia Freeland are. It's Game Day View. I miss you guys.
Oh, we miss you too. Rockabye pizza.
You're too good of an actor. Claybon's gonna leave us. That was
really
incredible.
sold it. You really sold it. I've got a tear in my eye. That was beautiful. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Arizona, everybody. Welcome to Game Day View. This is the finale. I know I'm gonna keep on seeing you guys, but I'm gonna miss you on this certain show.
I love this show.
How are you feeling?
Well, like any finale, we're gonna have to leave like a very personal cliffhanger at the very end, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Maybe Greg's got something planned that we don't know about. Okay, guys, let's get to the season standings. All right, the regular season, it simply does not matter. Okay, it all comes down to Super Bowl.
Doesn't it matter?
Stop it.
Ooh, okay.
And there's some major things on the line here. Cynthia and Greg are tied. I don't know what you guys are picking later on in the show, but this is.
What are you picking? Tell me now.
For all the
I
money.
don't either.
No.
Man versus model.
It truly is.
I'm going to talk like this the whole time.
This is the model. Okay, you know, we're not going to give you guys a trophy. It doesn't exist, but I want you to fight for it anyways. Okay, it's time to go to In It to Win It, presented by Intuit TurboTax. We've got a lot of time to kill, okay? So you're going to wait until the end of the show for us to give out our Super Bowl picks, but I want to start with offensive player to watch for Kansas City. Greg, I'll start with you.
Okay, I'm going to start with Isaiah Pacheco.
Love it.
I love the way this kid has been running all year, and I love the matchup in this game against this Eagles run defense. It's what they've struggled with all year. The Chiefs are built for this. I don't know if Andy Reid is built for this. Eagles fans know that he didn't always run the ball when they wanted him to run the ball back when he was an Eagles coach, but he's built an offensive line that's great at it. I think up the middle, yes, they had to bring in Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph. Those guys were on the street for a reason. I think Pacheco is the future. He's the now. He's going to break tackles, and especially on the interior runs, I think Andy Reid will be a little more patient in this game and stick with the running game, and Pacheco's going to do great.
Sydney, who you like?
Well, I mean, we're kind of thinking along the same lines
Ooh,
here
I don't
because
like it when that happens.
Jerick McKinnon, to me, is someone to watch. Why? Because when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, it's almost more important than what happens when the ball is in his hands, meaning picking up those blitzes, handling pressure, giving Patrick Mahomes just 1/2 of a second longer to figure out where to target the football. So for me, in this matchup, Jerick McKinnon's use, and maybe even a little like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who we saw activated, that running back situation is going to absolutely be key because we know that the Eagles can bring the heat. So you have to just give a little bit, just a titch longer for the play to develop.
You know, I really thought about this question. Offensive player to watch. You know, maybe somebody would choose like an X Factor, somebody that we're not really used to hearing about. I say nay. Give me Travis Kelce. And he is the player to watch because we won't be able to keep our
eyes off of him. This has just been such a fun storyline all week long. I got to talk to Donna Kelsey last night at the Honors. She's got both of her boys there. I mean, imagine playing your brother in the Super Bowl. If you know, the Burrowhead stuff really got to this team. Yes. Imagine your brother just on the other sideline, just egging you on. There is so much on the line for him today. He's been so much fun to watch this season. He just continues to get better and more incredible. I have him scoring the first touchdown.
I love that.
I have him kind of going off in this
When you
game.
said off the map, I thought you might go Raphael Kelsey.
Oh, Raphael Kelsey.
Oh, I
yes,
love
a lot of
Raphael
people have
Kelsey.
been talking about him this week. We'll
Yep.
get to Raphael in a little bit. But I want to talk about the other side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball for the Chiefs. Greg, who do you like?
Okay, I'm
Player
going to
watch?
get weird here. You know,
Oh,
Chris Jones is
weird.
going to get a lot of attention. They're
Okay.
good in the secondary. Everyone knows that. How about Mike Dana? It's always the players you don't expect on Super Bowl Sunday, and I love him getting interior pressure because you're going to double team Chris Jones. I think the Eagles' offensive line really good at the tackle position. Good on the inside, but not as good. And Dana's been getting after it. He's going to have those one-on-one matchups. I think he can beat Sayamalu, and I think Jalen Hurts can leave the pocket a little early when he gets that interior pressure. We saw that in the NFC Championship game, and Dana is one of those guys, kind of like an A'Shawn Robinson a year ago, that makes a big impact in the Super Bowl with that interior pressure.
I love that. And you know, fronts and backs of defenses work together. And we've been talking about the rookie Isaiah Pacheco on one side, but Trent McDuffie was their first-round pick. They put him in press coverage against, Jamar Chase, and he handled Jamar Chase. That press coverage is a big deal in this matchup. When you look at what A.J. Brown's good at, well, he's pretty good against press. So I'm looking to see, can the rookie, the guy they have all these expectations for, their first-round pick, can he step up when the lights are the brightest, when everything's really on the line?
Yeah,
and I think he can.
With a name like McDuffie.
Who can't?
You
right?
absolutely can. Greg, you already kind of mentioned my guy. He is going to continue to get a lot of attention, and that is Chris Jones. Talking about somebody who really took this personally last week, the Burrowhead stuff, he went above and beyond. That was so fun to watch him use that chip on his shoulder. And this is what he said about the Eagles. Going up against the best offensive line, I wouldn't have it any other way. He is ready to feast. This guy,
You know,
and I can't wait to see.
There's all these posters around here.
Yeah.
And Chris Jones is decidedly not on as many posters as I would have thought. So maybe that will be the motivation, like the Burrowhead.
We know
Lack
he loves
of
a chip.
posterage.
Maybe
We
it's
know
the
he
name.
loves a
I don't
chip.
know what it is. He's always been an Aaron
Chris
Donald,
Jones?
as the second best guy, but now he's the best guy.
Guys, I gotta say, I really miss Patrick.
Me
I
too.
really miss Patrick. Let's bring him back in to the show from LA. Patrick, who is your X Factor on Sunday? Who are you going with?
Well, I'm looking down at the bottom of that board, and you guys have convinced me. Throughout the entire season, I've expressed some disbelief in regards to motivation, but Kadarius Toney is at the bottom of that. And I think he's going to see that. And he's going to say, game debut, you don't respect me. You don't think, you haven't seen the way that I can play and get yards after the catch. And no, but honestly, though, this Eagles defensive line, this Eagles front, more pressures, more sacks than anybody in the NFL. They have 15 more sacks than the next closest team. Patrick Mahomes still kind of playing on one leg. He's going to need to get the ball out early. They're going to need to get some yards after the catch early and often, and I think Kadarius Toney is going to be the best way to do that, and we don't know how much he's going to play, so that makes him even more of an X factor to me.
All right, love it. Patrick, we're going to have you back on the show in a little bit. You know who is about to join us is one of my favorites, the one and only Cam Jordan. Saw him on the carpet last night at NFL Honors, looking clean, looking
Humble
nice.
brag.
Looking clean, looking nice. He's going to join us on Radio Row from Arizona. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
We worked our ass off for this opportunity right here. We want to come out here and dominate. Believe that you're ready to go out there and dominate. All for one and one for all. Let's go win a football game.
Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard.
He's in! Touchdown! Jalen Hurts!
Mahomes rolls into the end zone.
We're not done.
Hurts. He is floated it deep, and he scores!
Back in the end zone, touchdown! Mahomes kept the play alive.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts!
That's man. He is special.
They can't stop us.
Patrick Mahomes, the incredible Patrick Mahomes.
Not too many quarterbacks in the league that can do this.
Welcome back to Game Day View. We are live in Arizona getting ready for the Super Bowl. Hanging out on Radio Row, and I am so excited. It is time for Quick Picks, but we have a new guest. Patrick, see you later. Incoming, Cam Jordan. That seemed harsh, but I'm so excited to have you here.
I appreciate it.
Mr. Incredible.
I don't know about that.
No, yeah, just take it.
I'm just a Sunshine State kid. Wait, Arizona's not a Sunshine State, but it is.
It's fine.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Same. Cam, so happy to have you on Game Day View. I saw you at NFL Honors. You had an entire choir behind you.
Right?
Where
you
are
saw
they
that? The backup
today?
singer? I don't know, but I'm going to hire him for my birthday.
Yeah?
I'm just going to hit all my little residents. I'm like, yeah, so anyways. Like, they're going to kill it.
I love it. So you're here with NFL Rivals. Can you tell us about what that is?
NFL Rivals is an app that's going to be launching in the next few months.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna say summer, maybe it's around that springtime. But it's this idea that you can be your own coach, your own GM type. You get to pick your own players. You got to rip out your own guys, make your team 9 versus 9. They go hitting. They're not even hitting the gridiron because this is real stuff. This is like 90s rules. Like people are able to like go around like it's NFL Blitz 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like we're bringing it back to where football is fun. You know, when you see a quarterback be decimated and you get to really have fun with it. Because now you got to put it, like, you know, today's games, you put a pillow down, you read a bedtime story, you tell, you ask for consent before you hit the quarterbacks these days.
I thought it was going to be an app about Cynthia and I because it's gotten pretty rough this season between
NFL
us
Rivals.
as
Yeah,
rivals.
it's pretty tense.
It gets
I
a little,
don't know if you
that's
can pick
2.0,
that up.
yeah.
No, but you can find it at NFL.rivals.com, and we could work out some issues after that.
Okay,
you know,
we can
there's
talk
always
about
troubleshooting.
Okay, I love it. All right, well, Cynthia has got her glasses on, which means it's time to really dive deep into the analytical, the more, stat-specific questions here.
Big business here.
Let's talk about the coin toss, folks, shall we? Let's get into it.
Oh, there we go. Stats work.
Cam, when you're out there calling it for the Saints, are you a heads or tails guy? What do you usually go with?
You know what? I normally don't go.
Oh.
No, I go out there. I've done, I did a head toss. I was like, tails never fails. And then, failed me. And I was like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Tomorrow, take it.
I feel like it would be, low-key a lot of pressure.
It's not, but at the same time, I'm not, like once you lose, you no longer have the mojo. It was I watched all my, I've been a captain for 6 or 7 or 8 I'm not even sure. Been in here for a long time, right? I've seen a lot of guys do the coin toss. So I was like, yeah, that's going to be me. They're like, Cam, take it. I was like, yeah, rip it. Tails. You lost. I shouldn't do this anymore.
Oh.
All right.
Model specific wise, do you actually do this?
It is always 50%. No matter how many times you flip a coin, it is always 50%. Just like us, we're 50%
Yeah,
here.
no
we're
fun
split.
with it at all.
No, I'm no fun. That's cool.
I beg to defer because I only did one toss and it was 0% chance for me.
That's how the analytics work. We agree here, though, Cynthia. I always think a little differently about someone if they're a heads person. You just can't totally trust. You can't trust them as
trying
much.
to get ahead with
Yeah,
heads.
Patrick's catching strays. He's not even here.
Feels a little basic to me.
I like that one. Yeah, if you drop a basic, that's not where you want to be.
Tails is literally the butt. You're just going with the butt.
That's Cynthia and I. We're going with the
I'm going to leave that there.
Okay, what do we think about the first guy to score? Will his jersey number be higher than 11.5?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean,
Is there somebody specific that you're thinking about?
I get that, but it's probably going to be in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, an 87, perhaps?
I didn't want to leave it in these, there's 2 guys, but I'm thinking it's going to be a TE to score.
Okay.
I looked at the TE. I also looked at Miles Sanders, who's a 26. I thought that was an interesting one as well. And I also think it's more fun. And even Patrick Mahomes could be a 15.
That's very fun.
That one's over.
Right. When I saw Mahomes is over that number, you got the starting running back for the Eagles over that number. And I'm just really basic. I don't have a model. There's so many numbers over 11. Right. There's not that many numbers
there
under 11.
Thinking.
Have they thought about
numbers
that?
are the kickers?
Darius Big Play Slay. I mean, I see you guys are sticking with the offense here, but let's not get it twisted. The defense is going to be the one that defines this game.
Okay.
So I'm just going higher because there's a lot of defenders out there. You talk about Hassan Reddick, what he impacted the Niners game. You talk about how you got Chris Jones on the side. If we're just thinking just over or under 11, I like the defense, and the defense always goes and sets the tone.
Okay, all right.
That's too
how
much
about
intelligent analysis for this.
Yeah, we don't do that on this show.
Sorry.
How about going for 2 on Sunday? Anybody going to roll the dice on this one?
I don't think that's a roll of the dice. I'm saying yeah.
I'm saying yes,
it's
too.
Nick Sirianni. I think one of the reasons the Eagles are in this game is that they go for 2, that they're aggressive, that they're one of the best 2-point teams of all time. Like, they are short yardage masters. I think that's why they're here.
I love that the analytics person is the only one that said no on
Why?
that
Why
one.
are you saying no to fun and chaos?
It's not about fun and chaos. I think they'll go for it on 4th down to, keep extending the drive. But I don't know if they'll necessarily that might not be the strategy at the goal line.
Why you say just the analytics? I'm sort of with you. Like,
Good, thank you.
Yeah, like I'm gonna rock your way.
But
Wait, are we saying a 2-point being like converted or
Yeah.
2-point just being
Successful.
attempted?
You gotta
Oh
hit
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna go with you on this one. Yeah,
You're
no.
going no.
But
Oh,
when you're on
successful.
defense, and let's say it's not at the end of the game, you don't know that they're going for 2, and then they go for it instead of just kicking the point. Aren't you like a little annoyed? That's what the defensive players don't want, right?
For the kick, or are you talking about the 2-point?
I'm saying, do you want to get back on the field and possibly give up that 2?
I don't want to give up the touchdown, so either way, I'm annoyed.
I just feel like it's going to be so close. You're going to have to do weird stuff like this. You're going to have to really think outside the box. Okay, Super Bowl Classic, people. The color of the Gatorade. What color is it going to be? I think I said yellow. Yellow's like Arizona,
The powdered Gatorade?
Yeah, the powdered Gatorade. Are you
have we
against
talked
powdered
about can?
Gatorade?
Absolutely. Like, you
Oh.
talk about the can.
The bottle.
We could talk about it. We could talk about the bottle. Not the can is cleaner. Anyway, you can talk about the bottle.
It's a classic.
Sure. The powder, like the stuff that you've been drinking since you were like 7 at YMCA games, please spare me.
Greg, you're going great.
Okay, once
This is
again,
bold. Did we even put a
Yellow.
question mark
Go
beside
yellow.
it?
Go yellow.
Okay, once again, it's tough out here for the colorblind people. I thought yellow is green. Isn't it just like
It's
the
the
same
same.
thing?
They're
lime.
listed together.
It's in
They're
the
listed
same
together.
family.
They're
It's
listed.
definitely in the same
They're
family.
listed
Yeah,
together.
that's the
They're
green.
grouped
So
together.
It's like the yellow green. That's
Sin,
what
why
I'm
are you going blue?
Because since 2015, 50% of the winning Gatorade colors have been blue.
Oh.
What?
And blue is the most popular Gatorade color by all research.
Okay,
So
see, this is why we get
Is
the
it?
analytics involved.
that's why we
in
do.
here.
That's why we
Yeah,
pay me the
that's
big
why we
bucks.
get
I
smart
get
people
blue
here.
either.
It's been so long.
Okay, Cam, you're gonna like this.
I'm literally going to start tracking like our colors during games.
Just
I'm
talk to Cynthia.
oh, shoot,
She'll
we
tell
might not
ya.
be winning this game.
Cam, we have
It's yellow. It's now green.
we all made Super Bowl predictions back in week 1, which were, we're just trying our best, okay? We're just going
Right.
for it. Greg got his right. He won't stop talking about it. But Patrick, back in L.A., had one I think that you will appreciate. Let's roll the tape.
I'm going to insert randomness into this question.
Please, chaos.
Because that's what the ball's not round. It doesn't necessarily always go where we
The
think it's going
Bengals
to go.
almost won the Super Bowl.
They did, and nobody really saw that coming. I
49ers.
will take the Buffalo Bills losing
Oh!
to the New Orleans Saints.
Wow.
In a first-year head coaching opportunity for Dennis Allen with this team. Of course, he had another opportunity, didn't go so well. But they believe, and I had some questions when they made the trade of GJ, but they made it for a reason. They believe they can win, and we'll see.
I kind
Random.
of love the randomness. I love it a lot.
We did see. Guys, it didn't work out. Cam, I thought it was going to work out. I wanted it, man. It didn't.
We had high hopes. We had high hopes. Anyways, man, I had the highest of hopes. But that's all right. We'll be there in Vegas, bro. We're going to turn it up. It's going to be a new prediction, Saints versus Denver Broncos.
Ooh, how about that?
With the Saints over Broncos.
You go ahead and book it.
Yeah.
I love
I don't
that.
even know what that roster looks like.
You can't
That's what
say
I'm
that
going for.
nobody
Broncos country,
believed in you
that's right.
because Patrick believed in
Hey,
you.
and all it starts with is a mustard seed of faith. That's all we needed. We appreciate you.
Okay, we are going to be right back. More Cam Jordan. We're going to talk about Eagles players we've got our eyes on. We are live from Arizona. Super Bowl is right around the corner, baby.
How do you want to be remembered? Protect your health. Start it from the first step to the last step. 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You know this is my time. Representing for them diehards. I got kick when I was down, but I rise up. I'm on whole new level, top floor where you find us. Timeless, eyes are on the prize, not behind us. Do it when I say so. Ancient, hands up, man of the people. Y'all is who I speak to. Doing what I need to, and by whatever means. Whole team's coming with us. That's how we do.
Know your role and shut your mouth. You jabroni.
You know this is my time.
Welcome back to Game Day View. We are live from Radio Row in Arizona for Super Bowl 57. You can just feel the energy in the room. We are so excited. folks, it's time for Pizza Pizza pregame predictions presented by Little Caesars.
Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing.
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, the last slice. Thanks, guys. I think this whole entire episode of Game Day View is just showcasing Patrick's acting skills.
It's amazing. You
And
did
yours.
great there, too.
Oh, and Cam's too. Oh, what's in there? Be careful. It's hot and ready, baby. It's hot and ready. Okay, guys, let's talk about a player to watch on this Eagles offense. Greg, I'll start with you.
Okay, I'm going to go basic this time. Sometimes
okay.
the obvious answer, it's right.
It's
It's
okay.
Jalen Hurts. I think the first quarter is going to tell us so much about this game, especially in terms of Jalen Hurts running the ball. I think the Chiefs might want to force Jalen Hurts to make the decision to hold the ball on those RPOs, see if Hurts is really willing to run the ball 16 to 18 times in this game. And then there's the go ball. You know, he hit it early in the Giants game. Went about 0 for 3 on him against the 49ers. The way that the Chiefs play press coverage, I think there will be opportunities to go down the field, especially on the side of the field where it's Jalen Watson as the cornerback, and Hurts has got to hit those deep throws. That's been so key to the Eagles all year.
I'm a little worried because we kind of keep saying the same thing because I really wanted to highlight the Jalen Hurts rushing situation. I know I'm a little scared now because just so you know, we're next
This
year.
is good, though. It means
like
we're
this
it all comes
this
down
Super
to
Bowl is
Sunday.
for everything between
All
the
the
two of
marbles.
us.
I mean,
and
what
like,
happened to
he's
the whole
insulted me
regular
all
season when I trounced you?
What about the other years when I trounced
Guys,
you?
team. One
Okay,
heartbeat,
sorry.
one
Okay,
sound.
we're on the same side.
Not on this desk.
Anyways, so what I was saying, just kidding. The running ability by Jalen Hurts really does matter in this one. Since his shoulder injury, we haven't seen him cross the 40-yard rushing mark. Before that is 54.3. That's going to be an interesting one because those quarterback-designed runs will be prominent in this one. This is for all the marbles. They're not saving him for the next game. They haven't had to bring out any of their best plays since like before the shoulder injury, right? We haven't had to see them really be competitive in any playoff game, and they had the bye. And before that, you know, when Gardner Minshew was starting, okay, that's interesting, but not so much, right? So we'll have to see the rushing situation.
Do we see like a 2023 version of a Philly special? Like, do we see something crazy?
Sirianni's got to make his own name, though.
Right?
You can't go back to the old
No,
hits.
that's what I'm saying. A 2023
Yeah, okay.
Sirianni version of the Philly special.
Stick to the script.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Speaking of sticking to the script, who is your offensive player to watch on the Eagles?
Oh, man. I mean, we could go the obvious, but you guys are going to cover them. I'm going to go the not so
The X
spoken
Factor.
about. Yeah.
Who is
Let's
it?
talk about, the man who brings a lot of juice with his big head and little body, Boston Scott. I mean, phenomenal
talking
Rocket
about
League
me.
player, funny guy, but on the football field, he brings the juice.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about Miles Sanders, we talk about all the guys that they have, but
I like
Boston
it.
Scott
I like that
brings
you bring up the former
energy.
Saint.
It's crazy. I don't know how that happened. I'm not biased.
You love to see it. Okay, what about the other side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball? Cam, you're the expert, so I'm going to start with you. Who do you like here?
Come on. I've been talking about their D-line all week because this is crazy. They're 78 sacks deep over, regular season and playoffs, 70 in regular season. But let's talk about, again, an X factor that we're just not talking about enough. The secondary, you got guys like Big Play Slay, but let's talk about Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Oh,
teammate.
CJ,
Wait, another former Saint.
That's crazy again.
Whoa, what are the odds?
He had a lead tying 6 picks and still had one to play. Stop playing with my dog. Hey, Lil Slime be going to go get it.
Little slime?
I love it.
Oh.
And you're an expert. You guys are the Eagles killers. You're the one team that the Eagles don't bother.
I mean, you know what? They were good to us. I mean, I came up with sacks like 113 and a half, 114 and a half, 115 and a half to break Ricky Jackson's record. Like, this is just 2023 has been good to start the year off. Not good enough because I'm not in the playoffs.
Greg, who do you like here?
I love me some Brandon Graham. One of the all-time great Eagles. Everyone remembers the Philly special. How about remembering the play that ended the Super Bowl against the Patriots? That was Brandon Graham getting the sack, and they've kept him fresh throughout the season, only using about 20 to 30 snaps. Now you unleash him. I went and watched that NFC Championship tape, and he had Trent Williams on skates pushing him back on a couple different snaps, and I don't know if there's anyone else stronger in the league than Brandon Graham to be able to push a man like Trent Williams that good back. He is playing some excellent ball right now, and to me, you're going to use him more than ever, maybe more snaps, more production, Brandon Graham.
I went same general idea as well, but
this
maybe
have a chat
we're becoming
before the
one.
show.
I know.
I am the model.
I went with Fletcher Cox on this one. I love interior pressure against Patrick Mahomes in the ankle because we've seen that Patrick Mahomes has actually scored the most passing touchdowns on short passes, so 10 or fewer air yard passes. Interior pressure comes from a little closer. That could be an area where maybe he has that extra jump. We have seen Fletcher Cox stop runners. We have seen Fletcher Cox get to quarterbacks and be really destructive as well. So it's just the alignment that I was curious about in this, because you know that the Eagles are going to bring pressure from all over that defensive front. So I'm curious to see what the big man's going to be doing.
All right, I can't wait. We're getting closer and closer to giving our picks for this game. But first, NFL Knockout, presented by Caesars Sportsbook, is a free-to-play game on NFL.com. Win an exclusive VIP trip to experience the 2023 NFL Draft, the 2024 Pro Bowl, or Super Bowl 58. Answer 10 questions about the Super Bowl and top the leaderboard to win a trip of a lifetime. Visit NFL.com/knockout to sign up, play, and win. Okay, Cam, before you go, there's something I've got to show you. Okay, you're a professional athlete.
Yeah.
You know athleticism when you see it.
I'm very hard in judging athleticism, by the way. It's like I can't do TV shows that like fake athletic situations.
Okay, well, this
I'm
is
like,
interesting.
Nope, tap.
I wonder what you're going to think about this video. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, gosh.
Is this it? Is this it? It is time for you to get down and give us.
I mean, I don't know how my form is looking here. This is
All right, you got it right here.
Go 4 right here.
Please don't break.
Sorry,
That's
that
a
you
fantastic
cool.
one.
No gritty.
I mean, I'm light.
Oh, military push-up. Go forward.
Okay.
Stop playing.
pretty good.
It's
Rep
really
your
good.
20 out.
Wow.
It's really good.
20 piece?
Good, Greg.
I think so.
Greg could go all day at this.
No, I don't have much to like lift up. That helps.
We've already went from
Compliment you.
full push-ups to now we're at like 3/4. But I like where we're going here. Like, let's go get it.
Okay.
High volume, high reps.
I thought you were coming after me here.
No, not at all. I'm here for it. You know, the gun show has to pop up.
You approve.
Yeah.
He got to 25.
Little quarter piece.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try to tell this show sneaky athletic, and they don't listen to me.
Sneaky
but
athletic.
listen
I don't know
to
if this has anything to
man.
do with athletics, but
Yeah.
I like the mindset that you were going to go get it.
Thank you.
Got after it on national television. I love to see it. Cam, thank you so much for hanging out. We
Appreciate
love
you
spending
guys for
time
having
with
me.
you.
And now I want pizza.
We hope you're not here next year when we do this
Yeah,
show.
you're going to be way too
I'll be
busy
too
for us.
Because be
I'll
too
be
busy
playing-
getting ready for the
I'll be
game.
playing the
busy for
NFL
us.
Rivals game,
Exactly.
getting ready for the Super Bowl.
There
That's
you
what I'm
go.
To
saying.
play Sean
Exactly.
Payton and Russell Wilson.
There you
I
go.
love
I
it.
didn't even
I love
think
it.
that the revenge angle. There you go.
So much
Oh,
revenge.
I'm so
many
petty.
narratives of revenge.
Okay, guys, more Game Day View is coming up after this. There's been a lot of talk about the two Kelsey brothers, but I don't know if you guys know, there's a third.
Ooh.
And his name is Raphael. He's coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Cam is very confused.
As you should be.
How you feeling?
Another day, another dollar, man.
All right, let's go get $1 then.
Turn me up, don't turn me down, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's go, energy rule.
Bring each other energy, boys. Together, baby. Family on 2, 1, 2. After we kick their ass lesson this, let's go, boys. Let me get some. Ah. And I hit him with the bing, bing, and then just go. Just go. Pretty sexy, man. Pretty sexy.
Turn it up a notch. Turn it up a notch.
Let's go. How bad do we want it now?
Why you jumping off sides on silent count? Get it, Batman! I can live in this moment right here.
Hungry dogs run fast. Fight for right to party!
Love you, bud.
Mwah.
Welcome back to Game Day View. We are live in Arizona from Radio Row. Guys, lots of storylines to talk about this week, and I think the main one is this is the Bowl of Brothers. Kelsey brothers. We got Donna Kelsey in the house this week, giving her boy some cookies. But there's somebody that's been left out of the conversation, and he's pretty upset about it. Okay, there is a third Kelsey brother that you probably don't know about. Take a look at this.
Heard there's a big game in town. I got a story you might find interesting. Goes a little something like this. On the dark side of the desert, where the Super Bowl's to be played, someone's waiting in the wings wants to join this big parade. They say it's the Bull of Brothers, but that's just not quite right. There's someone you don't know about, and man, this dog has bite. He's the third Kelsey brother. His name is Raphael. He works for a place that sells Tupperware, and man, he sells it well. He may not have the muscle, and he may not have the might. He may not be going to the Hall of Fame, but I'll tell you he's doing alright. Could it be that the brothers are just jealous and told everyone that he don't exist? Could it be that they're disappointed 'cause all the girls they've loved he's already kissed?
Hello? Who is this?
Is that Raphael? That sounds like Raphael.
You don't call us. We call you.
You're embarrassing us, Raphael.
What happened, are you asking? Well, friend, I ask the same. The runt of the litter can always be a winner, even if you share the same last name. He's the third Kelsey brother, doesn't care about the fame. Who needs to win a Super Bowl when you're top of the Tupperware game? Could it be that the brothers are just jealous and told everyone that he don't exist? Could it be that they're disappointed 'cause all the girls they've loved he's already kissed? Girls they've loved he's already kissed.
Why would he reach out, especially this week?
I don't know.
He sees all the attention Mom's getting, and he's trying to get in on Mom's.
Selfish.
He's always coming in at the wrong moment.
Like, give Raphael his flowers, you know? Oh, was it? You want to do a little
Give him the little
duet?
Raphael finger. I mean, I don't blame him for being jealous. Raphael's going to steal that shine.
Honestly, shout outs to those guys that hopped into that video. They did
That's
it like
cool.
Tuesday night during like the biggest week of their lives. So love those guys. Speaking of the Kelseys, Cynthia's model is projecting 7 catches for 86 yards and a touchdown for Travis this weekend, which isn't a bad take considering he scored in 5 straight playoff games for the Chiefs.
Yeah, there's a couple of things you want to kind of piece together here, like your pizza. But
Sell those
ultimately, when
slices.
I'm looking at this, look, this is a great defense he's facing, but if there's one area of vulnerability that I think Andy Reid will target, it's going to be that back middle third of the defense. It's called the Travis Kelce area. It's the safeties not named
Officially?
CJ, GJ. Yes, it's a Travis
Trademarked.
Kelce. Yeah, exactly, trademark. And those linebackers in coverage, they allow almost a 58% completion percentage to this area. That is actually one of the metrics where they're like in the 20s, like 26th in the league in that. So that's an area where Travis Kelce will thrive and maybe is a point of vulnerability.
Okay, love to see it. Can't wait. Guys, it is almost time to pick the game, okay? Just put up the alarms. We're going to get to it. We are having a blast on Media Row. So many players plugging products around us, which, let's be very clear, I'm available and I have experience.
Hey, Rachel, we're on in 5.
That's what I'm talking about. All day, baby.
I'm going to be late, too.
Get your Super Bowl Sunday started at 9 a.m. Eastern with a special 8.5-hour NFL Game Day morning live from Super Bowl 57. Before Patrick Mahomes makes his 3rd Super Bowl start, he sits down with another 3-time Super Bowl starting quarterback, R. Kurt Warner.
Are you going to get in the lab and give us something special on Super Bowl Sunday?
We always are going to have something special for big games like this one.
Kurt also catches up with Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts before the biggest game of his life. Nate Burleson goes one-on-one with international icon and Super Bowl 57 halftime performer Rihanna. All that and much more Super Bowl Sunday starting at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, I can't wait for the Rihanna concert. I mean, the Super Bowl. I'm so sorry. Guys, Sunday's going to be so fun. Cynthia and I are going to be right there. We are going to be inside the stadium on the field for our pregame show. Sin, are you excited or what?
Do you think they're going to let us, like, ride the grass in? You know, they, like, roll the grass. I want to ride the grass in. Oh, I want to ride the grass in.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be so much
we
fun.
could ask real nicely, though. Okay, it's time for Battle at the Line presented by Caesar Sportsbook and Casino. Speaking of the line, it is Eagles 1.5 with the over-under set at 50.5, which is higher than it was last year, guys. But how about 4 straight Super Bowls hitting the under?
That's shocking. And looking at that Patriots-Rams game, that was 16 total points.
Why?
That 55. that was.
We haven't had an over.
Slightly different.
We have not had an over since Super Bowl 52, and this is Super Bowl 57. Patrick, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
If that information is giving you second thoughts, too bad. Okay, your score's locked in. It's fine. Are you taking the over or the under here?
Give me the over. Give me the over. I'm not afraid of the previous year's games that have nothing to do with this one. These teams have scored 120 combined touchdowns this season. 50.5. No, it's over for me. Way over.
I'm going over as well. I feel this is the only fear that I have. I feel like every time we say a Super Bowl or any game, oh, this is going to be fireworks and high scoring. It's not, but I have faith in this one specifically. We truly do have the 2 best offenses that we could have possibly happened upon for the Super Bowl. So I have high hopes. Greg, what are you going with?
I am going over, so far over. I don't care about the historical last 5 years. Whenever they show those stats, it's like, oh, the AFC team hasn't won after losing the coin flip for 4 years. They're just like trying to make you think something matters that doesn't matter. These defenses are good.
Just turn into a New Yorker?
But sometimes
it doesn't matter.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Sometimes defenses score points too. Like I could see that happening. Turnovers. The last Eagles game, I think, will be more instructive of what this game was in the Super Bowl. Lots of points.
Okay.
What do you think the model's going to do?
I think
I'm saying the model's choosing
been
fun
a lot
today.
of unders lately
I think
for the model.
model's choosing fun
Choose
today.
fun. Choose
Let's
fun.
Go!
Here we go.
The model's choosing over as well. We've got all across the board here. You got to remember, those other numbers were higher. 55 is about 5 points higher than 50.5. So just saying that number's just a little bit too low, and they score fast. Patrick Mahomes can score fast, and I think both teams' scripted plays will yield points, which means it's going to start strong, which means we will finish strong.
Oh, I cannot wait, guys. I think it's time. Do you feel like it's time?
Let's go.
I think it's time.
I kind of don't want it to be over.
Neither do I. Maybe we should just do like one more break.
Yeah.
One more break, and then we'll pick the game. Sounds good. Coming up after the break, we are giving you our Super Bowl 57 picks, MVP picks, all of it. So don't go anywhere.
Mahomes pump faking. Now fires it late for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Travis Kelce!
T. Higgins! Full grown man!
Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling!
There's the signal! Touchdown! And that ties the game at 20.
Butker's kick is up, and it is gone! You're gonna have to deal with the Chiefs as the AFC champions.
Welcome to the NFC Championship game.
Touchdown! Miles Sanders.
Brock Purdy has been taken out of the game.
Sanders, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston Scott.
Fly, Eagles, fly!
Attention, air traffic control. A flock of eagles is heading to Arizona.
Hey, welcome back to Game Day View. We are hanging out on Radio Row in Arizona. And look, our producers like to call us out with tweets when we're wrong. They like to humiliate us on national television. They think it's fun. It's like a little game for them. But not this time. Okay? Not this time. You actually can't be mean about this because that's how impressive it is. Back in week 1, take a look at this. Time for our predictions. Write these down. Throw them back on our face. How about? We know you will anyways. What do you like?
You know what I didn't see on that board? A little Eagles over the Chiefs action. Let's go. You know what's even better than having like 4 or 3 good offensive linemen? How about 8? Like 2 or 3 good defensive linemen. How about 8? A great #1 receiver in Devonta Smith. Let's add another one in A.J. Brown. I love how deep this team is. I love the Chiefs this year too, but I love the Eagles a little more.
Wow.
Oh, September was such an innocent time before I spent the whole season honking about my picks.
Look how tan we all were.
Yeah, really, honestly. It's time for Who's Punching Their Ticket presented by Ticketmaster. I mean, I got to ask, Greg, are you sticking with your pick? I cannot believe it.
Of course I'm sticking with it. It would ruin the whole thing if I don't stick with it. I've got the Eagles winning this game 35 to 31. And one of the reasons I love this team is because they don't care. They're not afraid of the moment. It's Nick Sirianni in a big spot, calling fourth down plays, being aggressive when Andy Reid might be going for the field goal. And I think in a big game like this, sometimes it's good that you haven't been there, that you haven't been in this spot. I think he goes for the 2-point conversions. I love this Eagles coaching team and staff. And if I end up finishing off this prediction right, you guys aren't going to stop hearing about it until we're back on week 1 for Game Debut. I will just track you down and I will call you up. We've done this show for 4 years. I know you got to enjoy the wins when you can because the model is inevitable.
I
and
will
it will
be blocking
eventually
your
run
number.
you down.
Blocking your number.
I mean, I love that. I have the exact opposite. So this means we will actually have a winner, right? Like,
yes!
Because it comes down to you and I for all the yes. I have the Eagles win, or the Eagles winning. I have the Chiefs win. I know, maybe that's Freudian slip. I have 28 to 26 in this matchup. A very closely contested game. To me, it comes down to the ability of those running backs for the Chiefs to just pick up the blitz, give Patrick Mahomes just a little bit of extra time for magic, and the fact that the Eagles haven't been tested in well over a month.
Yeah,
very
good point.
It doesn't seem like they're as well built to play coming from behind as maybe like you never think Mahomes is out of it, even if they if they don't score first or something like that. This is going to be a great game, though.
She makes a lot of good points.
I know. I don't like all these good points. The Mahomes scares me.
Team Cynthia, baby. I'm on Team Cynthia. I am going the Kansas City Chiefs over the Eagles. I've got a big scoring game, 32 to 30. Listen, Patrick Mahomes on like 1 foot is scary. Now he's gotten time to heal. This team, it's just... it's like not betting against the Patriots way back when. That's how it feels with the Chiefs now and Patrick Mahomes. I'm just not doing it. Patrick, who do you like?
Well, honestly, we got to check research and see what our girls versus boys stats are for 2022 because we're doing it again.
Yes.
I've got the Eagles 31 to 27.
Yeah,
you
do.
And I feel you. One day, hopefully I still have a job when Patrick Mahomes is going into the Hall of Fame. It's going to be there. He's going to accomplish so much. But this Eagles team is so good. The offense scoring more touchdowns than anybody else throughout the season when they have all of their starters on the field, and then the defense getting all the pressure that they do. I just can't not pick the team that's been so good all season long.
Honestly, both of these teams are so fun. It's like the first Super Bowl that I'm like, I don't care. Like, I just want a fun game. Both of these could be winners. It's going to be great. Talking about Patrick Mahomes, looking to be a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He's got the best odds to win the award. Only 2 Chiefs in the top 7 between him and Travis Kelce. But who is it going to be? Time for a tip of the cap presented by New Era. Who is your MVP?
And I'm looking down at the bottom of that board, and I like the number for Miles Sanders. He had 2 touchdowns in the last time out against the 49ers. The Eagles are going to keep the ball on the ground, maybe have Patrick Mahomes on the sideline as much as they can. I like an opportunity for Miles Sanders to sneak in there and snag a Super Bowl MVP.
I love that pick because I think the biggest mismatch in this game is the running game of the Eagles versus the run defense of the Chiefs. But I'm going with Jalen Hurts to win the MVP, getting it done. Let's put on the hat here.
The Chiefs hat.
They said you couldn't run this offense in the NFL, that it's a college offense. Oh, you can't risk your quarterback getting hit, RPO. He's going to be holding on to the ball a lot of the times on those RPOs on Sunday, and I think he has like a 90 rushing yard game, an efficient passing game, and really a Cinderella story from a late second-round pick to this spot for Jalen Hurts.
I like Jalen Hurts, but I think it's curious that the lead for the MVP is not in the same team as the one who's favored to win the game. Curious, very curious, but I'm going with Patrick Mahomes. Look, it's not that exciting, but typically the quarterback wins this award. He already won 1 MVP. Maybe that's like a bad omen. Sometimes that doesn't really always work out, but I think double MVP for Patrick Mahomes.
I love
this
it.
season.
Pass me that hat. You've got beautiful hair. I won't make you do it. I'm putting it on. I'm going Patrick Mahomes as well. Come on. We were all on boot watch like a week ago. Okay, we were looking at his every single angle of that ankle and how he walked up and down the podium, Greg. Okay, and then he came out and he did his thing. I think he does it again. 2 weeks to heal. Okay, he's a maniac.
The game-winning drive, the game-winning moment. He ran the ball.
Come on,
It
Greg.
worries
Greg.
me
Come on,
because he
Greg.
has an
Come on,
ability
Greg.
to see the field in his vision unlike any player I've ever seen. It's kind of like staring
Change
down
your
the model
pick.
is like
Change
staring
your
down Patrick
pick.
Mahomes. But some years you can beat the best in the game. Just one game, you can beat it. Just
does
like
that
this
mean I'm
year,
gonna beat you?
You are the best in the game, but not this
that's
week.
nice. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't even know. I almost don't know what to do
And
when
Patrick's
he's next to
the
me.
best actor in the game. What a job
he really
today.
is. Guys, that's the end of our show. That is the end of our beautiful season. Thank you to all of our wonderful producers and everyone back
Good
in
job,
LA.
everybody.
Thank you to Patrick, a new addition to our show who has just been absolutely wonderful to work with this year. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody.
Drew crushed it this year too. Thank you, Drew.
Shout outs, Drew. We love you. See you guys.